So I have decided I am actually going to start to read my story that I have been working on. Now, this story, I started it about 7 years ago, and then I just kept adding pieces and adding pieces, but like nothing was really coming together to make it the story that I wanted it. Or I should make it a story that could just be read from beginning to end. And I realized it was because it was really a story of my journey and the insights I've come across and the teacher that I am becoming. But at the same time, to have a story means there has to be a beginning and an end, or some way to present it to people. At least that's what I thought. And so anyways, I called the book The Reluctant Narcissist. And I've always been pondering over what exactly does that mean. You know, I was like, oh, there was it was kind of, it had the same feeling of, there was a book series or whatever called The Reluctant Messiah. And yet here, I'm not saying that I'm the Messiah. I'm saying I'm embracing the energy of narcissism. I'm embracing an energy of duality. I'm embracing an energy of this and that are right, and this and that are wrong. And it's embracing an energy of, I'm going to start to trust myself, and the rest of the world is going to view that as me being a narcissist. Because the rest of the world is actually engaging in blatant, rampant narcissism. And it's a game and dynamic that we are all playing with each other. At one point we're the victim, and at one point we're the narcissist. We just keep polarizing back and forth. And so this book, The Reluctant Narcissist, has been evolving from the standpoint of, what does it mean to stand in my truth? How does my truth represent the world as a whole? What is the truth of the world? What is the truth of society? What is, in reality, ultimately finally coming to a point earlier this year when asked to define who and what is the reluctant narcissist, I realized I am the bridge between truth and reality, and what we often call truth is in fact a shade of reality. There really is no truth except for the one undeniable truth. And everybody believes that they have the truth, when in fact they have a reality. A reality that they have created, that a certain group of people have agreed to. So it's become a created reality because it has been agreed on. But it's not the truth. Just because it was agreed on does not mean that it's the truth. Just moving things around a little bit instead of just holding it there. These right now are my friends that I'm surrounding myself with, as we're learning. I'm learning more about. I've been really trying to grow plants the past few years. I'm finally succeeding at it. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. So a couple of months ago, roughly 6 months ago, when I lost my house, I lost my family, I lost any relationship I was going to have with my family, but I lost my dad permanently. He passed on. I lost my car and had to get a new one. In reality, there was so much good stuff happening, and yet there was so much falling away at the same time. And then all of a sudden, the reluctant narcissist started becoming a cohesive story that I was able to start to write, and I created a brand new beginning for it, and it has since been flowing. It does feel like it's falling back into the whole thing of, well, is this going to have an ending? But you know what? It's meant to be a story that is told here, and through telling it here, it will find the resolution it needs, and maybe it's just in these little pieces.